Hey, what up, everybody? Steve Breach coming to you. Sitting here and enjoying some Mexican food on my lunch. Come up on Matt Morgan is done with TNA wrestling. Matt Morgan is one of the guys that last year was involved with the lawsuit when TNA was trying to sue WWE, saying that they were trying to steal their talent with inside information from a former TNA employee that went over to work for WWE that was giving them tips on when certain contracts were ending, such as Matt Morgan and Ric Flair were named in the deal. It's kind of funny how TNA would make a big deal about trying to keep Matt Morgan. They finally bring him back, run him back in an invasion angle involving him and Joey Ryan as a team. They're pushing him as like the next Hulk Hogan. They have him show up at Hulk's opening at the surf shop where he sells t-shirts out there in Florida. And they built up a big deal where he stole the cape that Hulk wrestled Andre at Shea Stadium back in the day. And then they bring him back as this guy who is like a ghost in the back. Everywhere Hogan goes, he's second-guessing every decision. Every time Hulk makes a bad decision, he's rubbing in his face that he did something wrong. Finally, Matt Morgan got in the ring and he stood up for himself. And I honestly got behind the guy, and I thought that he wanted to be the guy that stepped up for TNA wrestling and became the number one guy around there. I honestly really thought that he really deserved it. Of course, he came in, he lost the match to Sting, and it's never been seen since. Kind of shitty for an exit for a guy like that, but hopefully this will pave his way heading over to the WWE. Finally, he can come in as a big monster, fuck some people up. I'm not really sure if he's ever going to be a world heavyweight champion or something like that, but he'd definitely be a good monster guy. But they have to start replacing some of these guys because Big Show, Kane, Mark Henry aren't going to be able to go forever. You need to have some guys with that size to be behind him and come in. They can't just have all these small dudes like CM Punk and Daniel Bryan and so on and so forth. So I don't know. TNA could have been so much better for Matt Morgan. They could have put him in the main event Mafia. I don't think he was ever a main eventer. But I mean, that whole thing with him and Sting turned out to be some sort of a face turn. And I honestly thought he was the guy that was going to come out and help Team Hogan the next week, sort of stepping up, sort of becoming a babyface, big guy for TNA. But it didn't happen. So I'll get back to watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and eating some chips. You guys have a good day.